Hello, beautiful diamonds of light. It is your girl, Diamond of Light. I'm being creative, y'all. Being creative. I was given this new concept to do for. I'm working on a tube this time. I actually got a concept for a painting too, so I don't know. I'm probably going back and forth, but I'm really gonna be trying to delve into creative mode and stay busy, working on me. This is what I love doing with my time. But I'm excited about both of the concepts. But even though I get these concepts, I don't never know how it's gonna turn out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just running with it. But I'm excited. I'm excited. What's today? The 28th of January 2023. How can y'all believe we already at the end of January? Like January was just yesterday, right? Wasn't it just like yesterday? January 1st, like yesterday? It seemed like it, right? Boy, this month is going by time. Ain't no time, y'all. Ain't no time. So, yeah, I was like, let me, y'all, I'm trying to cook dinner. I'm trying to be creative. I got a lot going on with these. Oh, my goodness. I'm always trying to show up, and I'm here for it. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. It don't matter. Uh, yeah, so I got stuff everywhere. My nails, That's food in my nails. I'm just gonna say that's oregano. I know exactly what that is. It's herbs. But anyway, I'm not gonna worry about that. Um, so I'm working on my latest piece. So I'm excited about this. It's like a tube. It's a concept that I'm trying to do. So I don't know how it's gonna turn out. That's what I was saying. I never know how these things gonna turn out. But they be ended up turning out all right. Some of them I be really stoked with. Some of them be like, oh, okay, I did it. I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad, but it don't be like how I quite envisioned. Some of them be better than I be envisioning. You know what I'm saying? But I just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I just go with the flow. I just go with the flow. I just create. I'm gifted with these beautiful concepts and ideas, and then I just make them work. It's nothing that I just make it work. It's about how I'm processing myself, okay? But yeah, I am working on another manifestation too. And yeah, I like this. I like this concept. And then after I finish this, I'll probably go back and forth. I might even like work on like my manifestation too, but then maybe start on my sketch for my painting. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It all depends on how I feel. Today, oh y'all, today confirmation burp, excuse me. I was about to say 314, 315 on the clock. I had a huge like energetic attack. Like I was feeling somebody. This wasn't mine. So out of nowhere, when I was this is when it started. And I know this when people see me attack. So when I had came up with the 333 on the clock, when I had came up with, oh, I'm going ahead and work on this idea, I'm gonna start working on my next manifestation tool, right? As soon as I started like painting and getting creative, I started getting sleepy and tired. And then I started getting 3, 4, 5 on the clock. I started getting like depressed. Then I started like feeling down and out. And I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just excited about 3, 5, 4 on the clock. Like doing this, right? I'm excited about it. All of a sudden, I just started getting sleepy and down and depressed and like, what's wrong with me? And I started being sad and then irritated. I was like, wait a minute, hold. Wait a minute. This is not my energy. We're not doing this, not today. We ain't doing this. So I went on ahead instead of sitting in that because I don't never like to be creating in a down depression. Everything I do when I'm creating, I'm always happy about it. It's always my inner child. So I'm like, nah, this is not my energy. Somebody's sending me this energy. And Spirit told me, yeah, 4, 3, 2 on the clock, that somebody was sending me this energy because for when I start creating or trying to make things, so I can get really tired and sleepy and get depressed, so I won't want to do it 4, 4, 4 on the clock. But baby, let me tell you something. I'm a motherfucking alchemist. So you know your girl went into meditation. for over an hour. So whoever sent that, it didn't work. Did you take a picture? Did you take a screenshot of my tongue again and try to send an attack on my tongue, my throat? Because y'all do that too. It saddens me how, sadistic these people are out here. And I want to say this too. Let me tell you something. Don't nobody know me. 5'3", o'clock. Don't nobody know nobody really. If you ain't in my personal life over the past 10 years in particular, but especially the past 3 or 4, all right? Especially this past 2 years, all right? I evolve constantly, rapidly, 5. I've made a major shift and change in who I am, all right? Consciously, energetically, so on and so on, right? So, you don't know me. And for you all out there that just try to read my energy off cards and no. You'll never get who I am. You'll get speckets of who you think I am. And you'll see who I am personality-wise is what I show up and give you of essences of me. But you can't use that to defer who I am and, Because I'm going to say this. I'm 41 years old. Even on my rough day, I don't look my age. And I think the divine that, even though they constantly trying to break me out, that I have found solutions. That was by me, by the way. This is something I figured out on my own of how to clear my face up. Nothing nobody gave me, okay? I'm not using no idea, I'm not doing it. I'm using what God gave me. All right, this is what's clearing my face up. As y'all can see, it's clearing up, regardless. But they're still trying, because I still got freshly new bumps that come up every day. But divine loves me. What they won't do is get hideous, and they won't leave all these scars on my face anymore. I'm going through rapid cell generation. All right? And I send whoever be sending these beauty spells to me, I send you all love. Because y'all, some people out here it saddens my heart. But, evil is evil. People are who they are. They don't love themselves. If they don't love themselves, I definitely can't expect you to love me. I'm cool with that. But again, I'm 41. Even though I'm looking. All right? A lot of people don't tell me that I still look like I'm in my 20s. Thank you. Whoever feel like that way, I appreciate it. But I don't all over the companies, and I'm talking about my rough days. Like, I don't even really fix myself up. I don't do a whole lot. So, I don't wear makeup. My eyelashes, these are mine. They're real. I don't put on mascara. I don't put on eyeshadow. Now, I have, and I will. Don't get it twisted. All right? For the right occasion, the right day, when I want to feel like I want to spruce it up, I know how to do that. But I don't really do it. I'm in the house most of the time. When I'm getting cute for all in the house, I'm chilling. I don't have a lot. And I'm okay with that. I can't afford all that stuff either, and I'm okay with that too. That's why I appreciate God for who I am inwardly. I tell you, beauty lies within my soul. But anywho, I want to say this. I'm going to say it well. There's people out there that haven't really been through nothing, babies. You're younger than me, first and foremost. And don't get me wrong, it ain't that I can't learn from young people, because I even learn from my 10-year-old every day. You feel me? So don't go acting like, I learn from all walks of life. I learn from animals, watching them. I learn from everything. I'm observant, very observant. I take heed to emotions because I know God speaks to all things. So I'm not biased at all. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it because I have age. First and foremost, I'm 41. So I have experience. I've been here for a little bit, okay? I'm not a child. I'm not nobody to play with. Go play with your mama. You see what I'm saying? Like dudes say, go play with your mama. So, and for people to sit up there, okay, it's all right to be inspired by others, but I'm not out here ever trying to take nothing nobody else doing and go tell somebody, be happy. Be happy that people, use it and be positive. If somebody has taken what you're doing and they capitalize off of it and you don't, let me tell you something. They're stealing. And I told anybody that's want to try to capitalize off of what I'm doing, I work hard. And these are people that's saying stuff like this that don't have responsibilities, still stay at home with their mama, the dad, or whoever else, don't have any kids, ain't been through shit because you're younger than me. Now, you ain't been through what I've been through. Trust me, you won't last 2 seconds in my motherfucking shoes. You wouldn't be able to endure what I even have to endure today, but through by my love and my willpower, my strength, I'm still striving. I work damn hard, and because I'm not successful in it, don't mean I'm not going hard enough. Okay? It means that I'm so powerful, and so many people want to hold me back, and I believe in divine timing because what God has for me is, and what I manifest for me is it's huge. Because I'm not selfish, and you gotta understand that when it's very pure souls out there, it's rare. The type of person and soul I am is rare, and I know this. I know this. And because of people like me that got these rare souls, they know our energies. They know who we are. So it's somebody like me that they've been trying to break all the way fucking down. I've never been able to get ahead in life no matter what I've done because it's been by design. It ain't that I'm not working hard and showing up and shit. I show up all the fucking time. I show up best just about every day, and I put in work. I'm not just up here making videos and reading cards and trying to message. Yeah, I do that, but I also create and I make things. And there's other things that I make in the background, other things that I do. And I'm working on the ideas I have. I just haven't presented them because I just don't have all the resources and tools to do it. But that's cool because what God has for me is for me. It don't mean because I'm not successful that the things I'm doing, somebody else get to gain success off of because they already got followers and subscribers and because they got money to invest in themselves because they still don't have no responsibilities, either no children or they're staying at home with the parents or the families and they ain't been through shit. And they already got followings and all this other stuff. And people want to use other people's concepts and ideas to try to, it's not right. And just because somebody have the following and the already, they didn't come up with this. They didn't come up with this stuff. So just because they came across you and what you're doing, it's all right for them to go ahead and capitalize off of it because they already got a lot of followers. So let me tell you something. I've been going hard all my life, but baby, I've been on social media for almost 5 years. It reached 5 years in March. I've been doing art and all this other stuff and showing up as me. On YouTube. And I only got 89. I had 90 subscribers, but somebody else subscribed. I'm okay with that. I don't got a lot of views. I literally have over 700 videos on YouTube over the last 5 years. I only been on TikTok for about 2.5, maybe 3 years. 2.5 years, maybe. And I have almost 4,000 videos. If not 4,000. So I put in a lot of work. Time. On me, first and foremost. So it ain't that I'm not showing up enough. I just don't get the support because I'm a trendsetter. I do things and I bring things about that other people, hadn't quite came up with or do, and I'm not afraid to be myself, and I'm authentic, and I'm true, and I'm real to it is. They don't want nobody like me who has a lot of power soulfully because my heart frequency is pure and I'm a divine being to show people that you can be you and be strong and willpower and be okay and be successful. The last thing they want somebody for me, but they got to give it to me though because I earned that. They have to. But what I'm not going to sit up here and let somebody that, people that ain't never been through nothing or going through nothing and, got spoons in their mouth. I'm not saying you ain't been through nothing at all. There's levels to this shit. But I can guarantee you ain't been through what the fuck I've been through and continue to go through. So who are you to suggest that somebody need to show up more? And it's okay because if somebody else steal your ideas and run with it. That's fucked up. See, I unfollow people like that, 1432, because those are the, to me, the plants and plants, those are the people that's jealousy. See, sooner or later, people show their true colors. Because they want to be able to take the light from you, want to be able to do what you're doing or let other people know it's all right for you to steal from her because I can't stand them for real anyway. I want somebody to think it's all right to go take from somebody else. So they got a big following and already doing so, or I ain't got no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Holding them back, or ain't up on a spiritual attack every day and people don't want to see them be great. When I say I've been on my own since I was 16 and a half, bitches, I have. They took my first daughter from me when I was 18. I had her when I was 18, when I was 19, 20 years old. I went down a dark road. I ain't never had no family. I've been thrown around my family since I was fucking born. My mama got on crack when I was in second fucking grade. My mama, may she rest in power, was targeted to. I come from a very toxic family, very chaotic, full of drunks and drug heads, and harlots and gigolos and people that don't love themselves. Um, people that always con and getting over on other people that bicker and turn against each other on the family. I see my family talk about each other, go behind each other back, and do ruthless things. And I did ruthless things to me, like be a part of having my daughter get took away from me. And no, I didn't get my daughter took away from me because I was an unfit parent or nothing. Let me get that record straight. She must no. Money talk, bullshit walk. My baby daddy was paid to come into my life to intentionally get me pregnant so they can take my daughter from me so I can go down a dark road. I had housing and everything. Mind you, I was on my own in my house pregnant when I was 17. My own 2-bedroom house with an extra room bed on the back, a laundry room. I had a beautiful yard with rose bushes. And my family was jealous of that because a lot of them was still staying in the projects and in apartments. And I had this beautiful house, hardwood, newly remodeled house, with a newborn baby on the way. But they didn't give a fuck that I was homeless and laying on the streets pregnant and sleeping on people's floors with roaches and rats. And luckily I had a friend girl at the time that I don't care to mention because that, thank God for her mother. She was my friend, but thank God for her mother for opening up the doors for me for 2 weeks until my house and all that stuff was completed. And this was all going on while I was a senior in high school, still trying to make it to high school so I can graduate. And yes, I wobbled across the fucking stage and got my fucking diploma. And I threw my whole life down the drain because I was an all-around athlete, one of a kind, who could have went far. I ran in the fucking Junior Olympics. I was super talented when it came to sports and stuff, and I had a muscle body to die. I don't want to say to die for, like to live for, but I had so many people jealous of me. Even in high school, my family wanted to make sure I did not succeed. There was energy harvesting and ciphering my energy. My daddy's side of the family then was well enough off to take me in and help raise me, but they didn't. And it was all the motherfucking bullshit ass excuses. My mom even tried to drop me off before she moved to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I remember that. And you know, my grandma house, when you don't go to courts and I asked your daddy to do it, they could have took me in. All them times when my mom was on drugs and I was out in the streets and my family and stuff was throwing around, they know I was going through stuff and I begged for them to come. They didn't. Because it was by design. They was paid not to. They was all doing spell work on me. I was the sacrifice. And they all was a bunch of witches and warlocks and I didn't fucking know it. Confirmation. Hold on. I've been through a lot of shit. And that's just in between the lines. So, no, I'm not successful because I don't go hard and I don't work hard. For one thing, them iggity, sickity, fickety fucks damaged my bone. They did health magic on my bone health. They gave me cancer. They found cancer in my cervix when I was 18 and I hadn't been that sexually active. Despite at 11 years old, I had to lose my innocence to feed me and my sister. And yes, I'm trying to find love in all the wrong places. And at 15, I got pregnant and had an abortion. That was the first traumatizing thing that happened to me. Well, not even the first trauma, but as a teenager. I had a lot of traumatizing things happen to me when I was little growing up. But it ain't because I was just out there being fast and hot. Yes, yeah. But my family allowed these things. At the time when I got pregnant at 15, my mother and her older sister was living together. And they would go party and let us have boys over. Let us have boyfriends. They would be gone and let our boyfriends come over there while they gone. What the heck they think we was doing? They ain't care, but they wanted us to ruin our life, especially me. And I got pregnant because they allowed us to have company. My mama allowed me when I was in high school. I dated the same guy for 3 years. This was the guy that I started dating after I got pregnant at 15. I never got pregnant by him, but I still ended up getting pregnant by a stranger, somebody that popped up in my life that my family introduced me to. That took my daughter from me because they had money. You know, his dad was a preacher, and mom was staying at home like wife, and you know he had his own roofing company that was masons and all kind of stuff. This brother played professional soccer. His other brother was so-called this artist or whatever. And he was the baby boy, I guess, the mishap. They already had a child at 16 too. But I didn't have mine at 15. My aunt made sure she taught my mama to making me get an abortion. So I had to experience that at a young age. Then turned around again and got pregnant at 18 because trying to find love in all the wrong places because nobody cared what I did. My mom used to let me have company all the time. The dude I dated in high school, he could spend a night and come over all the time. And my mama, she knew I was intimate. 2143. At a young age, she on drugs, of course. Times when I lived with my mom, she didn't care what we was doing. She was up in her room getting high a lot of times. We was staying with other family members. They didn't care. They was doing their own things, running around, doing this, doing. Just toxic. 2 o'clock, 2213. So, and on top, I didn't realize that I got treated the worst out of all my cousins that was the same age as me and around the same age as me. When I had my first house, like I say, a lot of people were jealous because I had a nice house for 17. Beautiful home, and I was able to get help from the school, and I had it fully furnished. I mean, my baby had everything. So it ain't that they took me back to my first daughter. They took away from me because I was negligent. They tried to send the Department of Social Service, his mama, my baby daddy mama, anonymously. She was out in the yard that day. I never forget in her little power wheel. And if I was unfit, they would have took her that day. They didn't find nothing wrong. I still was up under this investigation where they come back, pop up on you anytime within 40 days. They closed my case, and because they couldn't get her that way, they had to go get a lawyer. Now, 2319 on the clock. 2321-2323. They got a lawyer. They didn't want me to pay for their lawyer. Only reason they gave them custody is because I wasn't financially able to take care of her, and they were. Of course, he lived at home with his mama and daddy. Mama and daddy was helping him get custody of his daughter that was by me. They didn't look at the fact that this young lady got her own place. You know, his house, she's doing the best she can. At the time, I wasn't working. I was getting assistance. I was trying to go back to school and stuff. I had took the ACT twice to go back to college after having my daughter. It was $300 and something I needed to go back to school for a confrontation fee or something like that. I want to go to Orange State University, all girls school. I was just still dating her dad at the time. He didn't help me come up with money. His mama was like, I'll help you take care of the baby to go to college, but she didn't want that. She wanted her. Their whole agenda was to get her and take her from me. So when I took the ACT, I took it. Nobody prepared me for the ACT, and then I studied on my own. I took it the first time, and I passed it just enough to go to the school, but I wanted to go and play sports again. I took the second time, I passed enough to go to school and play sports. They were going to pay for my schooling, my room and board, my books. I just needed a confrontation fee for $300 something. But my grandma, she was willing to come up with them six. Man, she rest in power too. She ready to come up with them $600 or something dollars to get me another abortion with my second daughter, with my second child. I was pregnant by the second time I was pregnant, but she wasn't willing to come up with that money for me to go to college. After I had her to help me out that way. 256. The same one that kicked me out of her house because I didn't tell her I had applied for housing, trying to show her I was trying to be responsible on my own. I was keeping secrets, so get out since I'm so grown. And that's how I became homeless. But yeah, still I thrive. I think so my daughter went down a dark road. It's like some shit you've seen in the movies. I had to turn over her possessions. Within an hour, I was facing up to a fine and up to a year more in prison. Had joint custody, was getting her, stay at my house. I had joint custody, was getting her. And then they made it where it got hard. I had to get people to take me to get her. This time I didn't have no car or nothing. Wasn't working. My aunt then was taking me to meet them at Dairy Queen's. Oh, they feel threatened. Now they had to make us ride all the way to Seneca, South Carolina, to the police station. That's where he lived at. They lived at the time, his parents, to the police station because they felt like it was a threat, and my family or whatever, I was a threat to their life, which was some bullshit. I mean, it was coming with everything. And then I had got a little bit behind on child support. Mind you, they took me out for child support, 26 on the clock. Got a little bit behind, I think like $200 something, and they were like, if I try to come and get her during my visitation, they want to have me locked up. Then they said, it was time for me to get her for Christmas for the holiday, because they didn't celebrate Christmas. I supposed to get her every other weekend, the holidays, and for the summers. By the time Christmas got here, they came up with a game plan 2645 to where they was disappearing off the face of the earth. I was calling, I was leaving messages. It was time for me to get my daughters. Like, they disappeared. They had no phone call return, nothing. And then the last thing I heard is that because you behind on child support, if you try to come and get her, we're going to call the police on you because you got a warrant out for your arrest. And after that, things went really, really soft for me. So that's when I started dancing to make some money so I could pay my child support, so I could see my daughter. Something I dreaded, I didn't want to do. And amidst all that, got on drugs that way, trying to dance. It was hard. No help. I still had my house and stuff for a while. Then after I wasn't getting my daughter and all that other stuff, and she was gone, my aunt and her daughter, because her daughter had her second child, and I was no longer being able to, even though I had rights that were making it hard for me to see my daughter, I had to move out of the house I was in because the dude that owned the house, he wasn't paying for it, so the bank foreclosed, and I moved into a beautiful 3-bedroom trailer, 2 full baths, just me. Because again, they were still playing with me about seeing my daughter, but at the time I was still up on the housing, but I was working. I was just reporting my income and stuff, but my aunt then reported that I didn't have my daughter anymore, that I hadn't seen her. And his mama there was a part of it too, saying that 28 on the clock, y'all, I'm trying to cook dinner and everything too, so, and then I'm talking to y'all, I ain't really quick. I really ain't working, like creating too much. I was, but I got into my story, and I know I'm trying to focus on that too, and my mind all in that, but I think, I forgot where I was at, but I think I was talking about me losing my place. Yeah, I wasn't being able to get my daughter like that anymore due to them threatening me about child support. Like I said, I wasn't working at the time. And then I did end up working by the time I moved into that trailer though, because I didn't want to dance. It wasn't for me. I got on cocaine, all right, because I got real drunk one night and they wouldn't let me drive. And by the time I had got another car from working there and stuff. I had only did that for about 5 months. It wasn't for me, and they missed me doing that. I quit doing that, and I went and got my CNA license. All right, went to CNA school, got my CNA 29 o'clock. Then I became a CNA. Oh my goodness, I was jealous of that. So now, mind you, I'm working as a CNA. I got my place. I had got me a Mazda 626. I never get a Hunter Green with a sunroof. I was doing pretty good, but I was still trying to figure out a way. Now, mind you, I was in my mess. I was still trying to figure out a way I had started paying my child support and caught up with some, and then it was still them dodging me. So I couldn't see my daughter. It was like it was just a headache. And then by the time, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to get on my feet, come up with a lawyer, try to figure out all kind of ways this and that. And it was like in the midst of all that, I was doing. It was so many people still up against me. It was like I kept hitting one brick wall after another, one brick wall after another. Um, There's a lot that happened in between all this. There's a lot of other things that happened in the midst of all of this between me moving from my first house, my daughter getting sick, and me then, and like so many other things that happened, crazy things in my life as far as, but I get it though. I understand it was all propaganda. It was all put together. Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done because I'm gonna get my story out because I'm sick of people wanting to try to stop me from being great and act like my life is fucking full of roses and people. My life ain't easy. Like I said, they done did bone magic on my bone health. They done did magic. They done did everything to take my kids away from me. They done paid people to come in my life to destroy me. The people I had kids by, I was paid to come in my life. They've been doing spell work on me forever, and magic is real. Confirmation. Yeah, it's a lot of people, not saying everybody, but it's a lot of people who out here who has things and got these so-called good lives and everything because they've been energy harvesting. 3, 1, 2, 3 on the clock. They've been doing magic. I don't do magic. I ain't never tried to do magic to get ahead in life. I did a couple of money spells and that shit backfired on me. I don't, because God don't want me. I'm not meant to do that type of, like, even though it's part of my lineage and the magic is from me in, so I'm meant to manifest righteously. I wasn't born, sitting here born to be able to take shortcuts, and a lot of people know that. That's why they targeted my energy because it's sacred. I'm a high vibrational. I'm the divine being for real. You know, it's a lot of people I sacrifice myself. Other people's willing to sacrifice 3, 2, 1, 1 on the clock. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 4. Sacrifice others just to have. Blood sacrifice. And they try to blood sacrifice me plenty of times, but that's basically what's forbidden. So the thing is, we can't sacrifice her. We can't offer her like that. We need to siphon her energy so we can have. And that's what they did. But they had to keep me low vibrational. Now, it's time for me. I've been came out my karmic debt. But it's sad because me coming up here, being authentic on a platform, social media, and telling my story and being unique and multifaceted, a lot of people are intimidated and envy that. Now, it's been deep and beyond my family of why I was targeted. It's beyond them. I've been targeted beyond things to do with my family. 3303 on the clock. Okay? I've been targeted to do with the system because who I am. But my family just happened to be a part of that and was willingly and paid off or whatever to be a part of this. Confirmation. Hold on. All right, y'all. It's 3321 on the clock. 3322, 3324. I don't know all that. Yeah, I just finished cooking. I had to fix everybody their plates. I'm about to go eat in a minute though, but I just want to continue to chit chat a little bit. But I guess since I'm done cooking, I can create a little bit more. I think I'm kind of where I'm at with this. Yeah, basically I done did the part that I'm done with. The next part I got to do is going to take a whole nother step, groove and move. So I'm not really going to get into that right now. I'll probably do that tomorrow because it's going to be, yeah. Oh, when I get done eating, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, my life. They took it from me. I ended up losing my housing because, like I said, it made it hard for me to get her. I got to the point where I just gave up on it, gave it up. It was just so much that went on in between then and there, and just a lot. I still had my housing for a while, but like I said, my aunt and my cousin, her daughter had another child, and I get it, but the way they went about it was messed up. I had an extra third room. Actually, I had 3 bedrooms. I get it, 2 full baths, a nice mobile home, 34 o'clock, and they were jealous of that too. I had a nice job. I had a nice car at the time. I was just trying to figure out how to get my daughter back. That's a whole nother level because when it's all bullshit walk, I'm still barely making it. I'm trying to figure out. And lawyers were so expensive. Like, I was like, what? About an hour. Every time I got $100 an hour. So I was like, what the freak? So I'm like, how am I ever going to be able to afford this? Right? I kind of gave up. I was like, forget it. I just got to praying for miracles. Praying for miracles. Try to go back to school again. That didn't work. I tried to go back to school several times, but people kept throwing blocks. Every time I tried to do something major, I had opportunities to do major things. It seemed like when these doors are opening up, something to stop it. I get it now with spell work. And it was always family around to try to drag me down, keep me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I cut everybody off. I don't fool 35 o'clock, I don't fool nobody. And by all rights, hold on. So this cousin and aunt, the same aunt and cousin that called my baby daddy, mama and them, and let them know that I was dating a certain type of dude. Yeah, he was a hustler, young at the time, young and dumb, dating somebody way older than me, in a relationship with married. It was a whole mess. You know, we dumb, we stupid, we do things. I'm never too proud to not say that I've been this perfect, not make a mistake. But it was lack of wisdom and knowledge and guidance, and nobody care what I do, trying to survive, it was crazy. But they called housing authority and told them that I no longer was seeing being able to see my daughter. And one day I couldn't. They just wouldn't let me see her. They were making it hard. But I still because of that, my cousin them ratted me out. They basically gave her my housing. This and how I know it was them. The same day I had my appointment, they happened to show up and want to put something in my third bedroom because she was about to move. And that was spell work too. So weeks before my appointment, they asked me, "Can she put something in your third bedroom because she's waiting on her housing to come through, and we know it's gonna come through soon, and she needs somewhere to put the stuff into." So that was that spell work too, and that was a reason for them to come over there too. So they asked me, and I'm always the type of person I'm gonna help people, and they know that. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'm not doing anything with it. Yeah. So to come find out, the reason why they did that was so they can pop up over my house, did my appointment. Now, how they happen to come over there right before the person at my appointment, I let them sit there with her. I'm like, it's fine, it's family. So they were waiting on me to tell the people that, see, as I want to say is my daughter was still around. I told them that she was in daycare somewhere at the time. Cause my housing, cause I'm still trying to plan on finding a way to get my daughter to come back around, get her right. My aunt and her daughter just sitting there just to verify. They came over there that day. They knew I was having the appointment because they the one that ratted me out, and they wanted to be there to see what I was gonna say to the people. I should have made them bitches leave, but I didn't, cause family, right? Not that this bitch already done did enough to have my daughter took away from me and everything else. I always still had to be around people, give people the benefit of the doubt, and try to show people love. My aunt is one of the most evilest. My aunt, my mama's sister Mary Dawson, she evil. That holocaust, and she was evil because she just stunk from the inside. Could smell that breath from 10 feet away. Look good, honey, but ugly in the inside. Evil as fuck. She was so always jealous and intimidated by me. She did a lot of spell work on me. She's still trying. On my mama too. But I said my family ain't shit. They ain't shit. And all of them done took out a lot of people just to have insurance money. And I know my aunt wicked. Ain't nothing she won't do for money, honey. I done seen her break out windows where she lived, her car, scratch up her car, and like other chicks did it just to get money and stuff. I done seen my family, them do some fraudulent things. I've been a part of something a long time when I was young and stupid. I was like, never, I can't do no stuff like this. I done did stupid shit in my early 20s and I'm not proud of. Thank God it kept me. But I had to get away from them people in that town and those places. And I never looked back. I ain't never been back there. So I know how wicked my people are. I just won't like them and I couldn't go. I was going to end up, luckily I ain't end up under the jail. I spent one night in jail for child support, never again. Lucky I ain't end up when I was hustling and stuff like that. I didn't end up, because I'm telling you, it was 3 times I could have got pulled over with stuff on me that it went for God. It's things that I've been a part of when I was young and stupid, it went for God. know I've been kept, but it's all like despite what they done did to me and they done tried to plot me and put in my way, I've always been kept. And that's just bits and pieces. Y'all don't know what and I still gotta endure this. Like I got another daughter. That's a whole nother story. How that came about, how she's with them wicked people now. All that propaganda. Nobody know what I have to endure. So I'm not successful because I ain't trying. I give it my fucking all. Mind you, they did destroy my physical health. They fucked my back up. Somebody will pay to come and damage my back. And on top of the spell work. But my bone health, I started having problems with my bones when I was in high school. I don't know where I ended up getting a stress fracture when I was running track. And it was a crack in my bone the size of a hairline. They were like, we don't know how it got here. It was weird, like spell work. The day I supposed to went to run, the day before I went to run for the Junior Olympics, I got sick out of nowhere. My aunt has poisoned me so many times I can't fucking call. I know now. She been trying to destiny swap and sacrifice me. All of them. They looked into my life, went and got readings on me and stuff, 4, 1, 2, 3 on the clock. My family found out what I was and what my future was supposed to be brought about. And they was like, no, not her. The powers that were. Knew who I was, know who you are on another level. They definitely doing all they can to suppress you. But see, the thing is, they gotta drive you crazy. Certain ones of us, earth angels, hold on. I don't need no more. And that's the thing, like, they've been trying to send me a lot of either psychotracks and frustration and stuff here lately, but it's constantly, like I was saying, it ain't that I don't work hard. I show up all the time. These people, 4222, been targeting me. My life, I can't seem to get ahead. It ain't got nothing to do with me not applying myself and giving up on a motherfucking thing, because I go hard in the paint. They just do so much spell work. And it's beyond, like I was saying, it's beyond them. It's beyond my family. When they know who you are on a soul level and they know who you are astrologically on a soul level, you here to bring a shift to this dynamic, because trust me, they know. They can't just take you out. They know they can't just kill you. You have to do it to yourself. So they do the spell work to make you go crazy, make you get on drugs, make you want to off yourself. They do this to stuff. They do it. Do stuff to try to make you get yourself locked up, put you in mental. They do it. Y'all know I've been in a mental institution on a lot of medication because of my abilities and gifts, and everybody wanted me to think I was crazy and shit. And they was targeting me energetically and through spell work to try to make me go crazy as well. They was targeting me through spell work to try to make me stay addicted to drugs and stuff. Same thing happened to my mama. 4333 on the clock. Because she was an earth angel. But the life got the best of her. But I'm not going to let it get the best of me. I'm grateful for where I'm at. And my mental health, my soul health, and where I've came physically. Even though I deal with health issues due to this crazy stuff, I'm not giving up. Never have. I've tried to go to school so many occasions. I've had opportunities to be in fit when I was fit before I couldn't work out no more because my back got worse and worse from over the years of working as a CNA and the spell work. I stopped working out, so I don't have my physique that I used to have, because I used to be real cut and built. I had a body nicer than some of these people out here. I see this works out and stuff. You wouldn't believe it because it's nowhere near it now. But yeah, I was a beast. But I had a guy even back in my when I was 27 at the time, 27. He was wanting to like train me for free and get me in fitness magazine and be a spokesperson and be my manager and stuff like that. He was like, you can even come to my gym and work out for free. I just want to sponsor you. I want to put you in things. And you know what? My sister and her boyfriend made sure they interfere with that. Because mind you, I was homeless and going through stuff at the time, losing my place due to letting people around, people doing spell work. Like, it's been crazy. My life been crazy. Um, so many people been jealous because I have so many beautiful miracles that are come along for me. Because God always keep me and people come along and see what God has done for me and be like, oh no, we can't let her. Mm-mm. But I can tell you something, how good God is. Even though throughout my life I've had to get help with housing and stuff. There's times when I pay for my own rent and stuff, but every time I've never had to stay in the projects. I've never had to stay in no terrible badass area. I've never had to. But it's always been toxic neighbors and stuff around, our family coming around and envious 4555 on the clock of what I was obtaining or God was gifting me with, and they couldn't stand it. Everything I done moved into done been for newly remodeled or just built. Even when I was getting housing help from the time I was 17. So God always keeps me. Even when we was in the shelter, me and him together, homeless, when the shelter, the room we got to stay in the one room that had a door. Everybody else had to sleep out in the lounge amongst everybody else, but we was fortunate enough to get, with our baby, to get that room that had a door. The door didn't have a door, but it had where it was separated. We could put the drawer in front of it, keep people from coming in there. 4635. Even in the midst of my storms when I was homeless and stuff, God always made sure I had at least something to eat. I was able to at least have a vehicle or something to keep me. 46 on the clock. Because a lot of the stuff that, it was things that I had to go through to mold me into the dominant light I am today. And a lot of the things that I was occurring and experiencing was from spell work. And from the system intentionally making things hard for me. But a lot of them was spell work and blocks and obstacles. We can't let her get ahead. We can't let her fulfill this success, this dynamic duo, this dynamic life she's supposed to have. We can't let her do what she set out here soulfully to do, what she was called to do. We can't. We have to stop her. And I won't be stopped. And I'm okay at the end of the day with people trying to slow me down. Been my whole life. Trying to destiny swap. They've been doing that since forever. Trying to off me. Trying to steal my ideas. Trying to make sure they don't support me. It's been my life. It ain't stopped me then. It ain't gonna stop me now. As long as I'm living and breathing, my soul is intact and I love myself and I'm going soulfully. At the end of the day, that's all that fucking matters. So, just because I don't have a lot, baby, don't mean that I don't have a lot. Because I got something a lot of people don't have. And that's my dignity, my divinity, my authenticity, and a love for myself. And I have love for all things. My heart goes out to this cruel, wicked, hurt world. I get it, hurt people hurt people. I've been one of those people. 48, but a lot of people want to say that I hurt them because I don't take no shit. People want to dish it out, but they can't take it. But I don't dish it out. I just speak the truth. And the truth hurts. I also speak my truth. But despite it all, people think that because I'm not successful, like financially, and I'm not making a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of followings, and I don't have a lot of this and this and that. That's to the naked eye. I have more than a lot in here. I have something that most people don't carry. I'm already wealthy. I'm rich within. I have something money can't buy. So, whatever. But I want to do so much. I want to do so much in my life. I want to travel the world. I want to see things. I want to do things, yes. But if I don't get to experience that in this life, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Are you? A lot of people don't know how to go without. They don't want to go through nothing. Well, I've been through it all and I've lost so much already. That's why I'm so grateful for what I do have. So for those out there that ain't really been through nothing, that want to try to give advice to those who have, saying that it's all right for people to steal and take from us, not knowing what we've been through and what God give us is for us, and people want to take it from us, and they've been taken from us all our life, and people get, nah, we ain't gonna keep doing that. It ain't right. And for people that think it do 5111, something wrong with you. It ain't that people don't work hard and show up. It's just it's people like you all that want to steal and try to tear other people down and belittle them and make them feel unworthy and make other people think it's our right to take from us. As they've been doing all our lives, not knowing we done been through and you ain't been through nothing for real. See, I don't have a home or family to run back to when I'm going through nothing. I hadn't had it. I left home in 2007. I only been back once, and it was 2008. Because I ain't had nothing to go back to. But a rotten ass family that hide behind their fakeness that really ain't got shit either. They really ain't doing no better than me. That's why they willing to do anything to get a buck ahead, cheat the system, whatever they gotta do. Kill people for life insurance policies, whatever they gotta do. Steal from people inheritances and stuff, whatever they gotta do to put on this fake ass facade. Some of them got degrees. They did spell work too to have it, and some of them was treated better than others. The show was treated better than me. They were supported when I wouldn't. I was an all-around athlete, and I can tell you one finger, the games, the track meets, the basketball games that they came to support me. One finger. But they always showed up at the Hound and West Side games. Yeah. The football games, yeah. And my uncle played football, and they go see him play. Yeah. When I ran track and I played basketball, there was only that one basketball game, I think, because it was a Hound and West Side game. 5344 on the clock. 5345. But regardless, I've never had support. And I've always been great at what I do, anything I do. Why her? Why not me? Why you? Because you stole it? Because you did magic to obtain it? Could you sacrifice somebody else to have it? Because you knew people that knew people? You was willing to do anything to obtain it? Because you took from Peter and Paul? It ain't that I can't make shit happen. I make waves. I'm a trendsetter. I just don't get the benefication of it. Other people do. And I'm okay with that. Because what God has for me, 5, 4, 5, 6 on the clock, no man can take. And that's my soul. It's a lot of soulless people walking around here with they fake ass smiles. They fake ass diplomas. And they fake ass money, because money ain't really real. Because I got something money can't buy. That's what makes me so valuable. Well, I just want to share my journey as I always do. 5, 5, 4, 5 on the clock. 5, 5, 4, 6, and tell you all that no matter what, the pressure gonna always create a diamond of light. Until next time, bye now.